Welcome back to Foothills Firewood, guys. My name's Britt, and today we're working with a new tree service. They're bringing us a big load of white oak. Let's get it. All right, guys, so here's the story. I'm perusing Facebook Marketplace, and I get a message. Normally, it's just somebody messaging me for cooking wood or firewood, looking for my bundle stand address, what have you. I click on the message, and it's a guy who says, "Hi, I live right up the street from you on such and such road, and I'm having a big white oak taken down and was wondering if you would want it." And so immediately I'm thinking, when it comes to homeowners, they'll try to wheel and deal, or, if you can haul this off, give me a truckload of it or whatever. So I said, send me some pictures of it, make sure it's not completely rotten. And he was like, "I just don't want it to go to waste. I know you do firewood." And I was like, "Well, I appreciate that. Let's take a look at it. I would be interested if all the stars align. Send me some pictures." So this guy sends me some pictures of one of the most beautiful white oak trees I've ever seen. One of the best pictures kind of show the size of the tree. He's in it, kind of hugging it so he can show me how big the tree is. So I don't know if I can put that in here with this face, but I'll try to add some pictures of the load. And anyway, he said, if I can get the tree service to drop it off to you, would you be interested? And I was like, absolutely. I said, but it's a new tree service. I've never worked with them before, and I need to be here to kind of show them where to put it and, just shake hands and say hello to them. After they've been here a time or two, if they are in the area and they want to just drop a load off, I'm fine with that. I usually will allow that if we have a working relationship and they've been here a time or two. They know where to put it, they know how to navigate the driveway, things like that. But I said, if all the stars align and that works out, then I'd be happy to take the tree. But I have a full-time job, so who knows when they're going to take it down. He said probably in the next few weeks. Well, fast forward about 3 weeks go by. I don't hear from the guy. I don't think much of it. And he messages me and says, "Hey," it's Wednesday, by the way, I'm at work. He said, "Hey, they're taking the tree down this afternoon. Would you be available?" Well, Wednesdays are a ball breaker for us. I mean, it's an actual sprint from 3 o'clock to about 8 o'clock, which is bedtime. My son has, on Wednesdays, it's a doubleheader. So he has jujitsu, then we run, grab something from Chick-fil-A on our way to his baseball game, which is the next hour after that. So I text him back and I say, I really appreciate you keeping me in mind, but it doesn't look like it's going to work. Wednesdays are our rough days with the kids and all their, sports and stuff. So I appreciate it, but I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be home. And he said, "All right, no problem. Thanks for checking." He sends me a message about, 3 or 4 hours later. I'm at the baseball game. It's like 6 o'clock. He says, "Guess what?" in all caps, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. I'm thinking, okay, this is exciting. What? He said, "The tree service craned this thing down and went to crank their truck and it wouldn't crank. So it's hung up in my driveway for the day." Well, I had already told him, as luck would have it, that I had the next day off. When he asked me if I could take the tree today, I said, "Man, I'm not going to be able to take it today. It's a shame they aren't taking it down tomorrow because I have tomorrow off, which will be Thursday." Well, when I told him that, 2 hours had gone by, and then he messaged me, guess what? He realized, hey, the tree service is not going to be able to haul this thing off today, and they're going to come get it tomorrow. They will be able to bring it to you. And I was like, wow, the stars really did align. For weeks, I haven't talked to this guy. Then they come to take it down on a day that I'm unavailable. Truck breaks down, and so they can't get it till the next day where I'm off anyway. So he pinned a letter to their window because he got home after they had left from work. He pinned a letter to their window with my name, my number, and my address. And he was like, "You should stop by and talk to him." I said, "Well, I'm not going to bother anybody on the job site, but by all means, I appreciate you doing that." Sure enough, I ended up talking to these people. They said, "We're going to bring you the tree. We're happy to bring you the tree. We're going to take the big logs to a mill, but we'll bring you all the firewood." And I said, "That's completely fine. I'll take the big logs. I'll take the small logs. Anything above 5 inches, something that I can at least split in half, I'll take." So he said, "We will be there within the next hour." So we're going to check this out. I'm going to try to get it on film, and we're going to see what this load looks like. you can see the smile from ear to ear, baby. The tree service just left. Could not be happier with the load. When he said, we'll just bring you the firewood, I was curious, like, what does that entail? It was a big tree, guys. So fortunately for me, even the limb wood was a lot of firewood. I'm going to take you guys over there and show it to you, but I do want to tell you, big shout out to Miller Tree Service. Stand-up outfit in the very little time that I have dealt with them, or the minimal exposure that I've had. I spoke with the owner, Jake, very friendly guy, a very busy guy, and he still took his time to chat with me. And same with the guy manning the truck. His name was Brian. He hopped out. You could tell they really run a professional outfit. I have a pretty straight driveway, but it can be kind of narrow with the woods, and he has a big crane truck. So the crane actually, even in its stowed position, sits really high up. So he got out, checked everything out. He drove down my driveway carefully. He parked in between the joints, just like a huge truck would. Through the outriggers on pads. I mean, you could tell it was a well-oiled machine, and I appreciate that. I ended up chatting with him after he unloaded it for a little bit. Really nice guy, had a lot of cool things to say, and he said they do a ton of work in the area, and they're happy to bring me wood anytime I want it. And I said, perfect, because I always want it. Let's check this wood out, guys. Oh boy. Let's see what we got here. This right here is a unit. We're about to put a tape measure on that. These, I thought I had cleared out enough space for this guy to like kind of get around this maple, thinking they'd bring like 10-foot, 12-foot sections. I mean, we're talking, some of these are probably 16, 18 feet long, but just an absolute phenomenal load of rock solid oak. And just because nothing ever films to the degree in which it is size-wise, I'm going to throw a tape on some of this. So look at this big boy right here. I think that's every bit of 40+ inches. This is a perfectly straight log. I don't think it tapers a single inch, maybe one. I don't know. Maybe the video will show a little more. But let's check this thing out. Bear with me. Why is every tape measure that I have a terrible tape measure? Oh yeah, we're looking at 41 inches. Let's see here. He initially said they were going to take all these bigger logs to the sawmill. 5 foot 10 inches. So as you guys know, a cord of firewood is 4 by 4 by 8. Obviously this isn't a square, but from a circle standpoint, we're at 41. So that's right, 3.5 feet. So 3.5 by 3.5 by almost 6. We are gonna get at least a half a cord, if not probably 0.6 to 0.7 of a cord out of this single log. And it is gonna be beautiful, mostly barkless, mostly heartwood firewood. And I'm very excited about that. All right, so a couple of these other ones. This is probably 12 or 13. Oh, this is actually 14. Yep, 14. 11. 10 inches. Just absolutely phenomenal for firewood. A lot of wood here. We got our work cut out for us. Another big guy right there. That one's probably every bit of 32, 34 inches. But yeah, that's very happy with that. Miller Tree Service. High quality outfit in my very minimal exposure. I can't wait to start bucking some of this stuff up. I'm definitely going to get some videos of that. From this load being dropped off here to it being processed to firewood. And I'll take you guys along the whole way. However, right now, I have to focus my attentions elsewhere. My daughter's birthday is coming up this weekend, and my wife has a very punctuated list of things for me to get done mandatorily. And blowing leaves is one of them. I can tell you that is my least favorite task. But I'd rather be out here in the country with a little bit of land and leaves to blow than sitting on a patio listening to my neighbors talk next to me. So we'll take it. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. I appreciate all the likes, the comments, subscribes. See that pile back there, baby. And until next time, we're out here having fun. Thanks for watching.